Hello and welcome to the Technology Access Program, or TAP for short, workshop on where to get cheap technology. TAP is part of the Somerville-Cambridge Elder Services. Okay, so we're going to talk about where to get cheap technology and the advantages of new versus used technology. We all want to save money, I sure do. We all want to get good stuff cheap. Who doesn't? And so where this class is going to be about where we can go to get cheap technology for not a lot of money. So let's first discuss buying new versus used tech. Which is better? There are pros and cons to both. All right, buying new technology, the pros are it's brand new and it's under a warranty. The con is very much that it's expensive. I mean, new technology, as we all know, it is rather expensive. So, what's the advantage of buying used tech? Well, the pro is that it's much cheaper. The con is that it might not be covered by a warranty. So, those are things to consider when you're about to make your purchase. So, when is a good time to buy technology? Actually, believe it or not, July and October is a great time to buy technology. And July and October, most companies are looking to sell tech for a discount before the big holidays. So prices in those 2 months are often cheaper even than during the holidays themselves. I know everyone thinks about Black Friday's deals, but honestly, October is probably cheaper and so is July. So always look for senior discounts. Check and see if there are discounts for being a AAA member if you're a member of AAA, and check and see if there are discounts for being an AARP member. New electronics. So where to shop for new electronics? Believe it or not, Radio Shack is still around. They are really more online now than they are physical presence, but they do have some pop up shops. Now, they have a lot of low cost technology. I've actually used them myself and I do recommend it. RadioShack.com is where you can go to get deals with them. And Micro Center, located right in Cambridge, has a good reputation and reasonable prices. They do repairs on PCs, laptops, phones, different things like that. And their website is microcenter.com, and they do have a location right in Cambridge. So for new electronics, I also recommend a New Egg. They're an online store, but they sell at very low prices, and they sell a lot of clearance units. Excuse me, those are models that aren't made anymore, um, and they can actually be pretty good. So I would definitely recommend checking them out. Now, if you want to get used technology cheap, a great place to do that is, believe it or not, MIT Swap Fest. MIT Swap Fest is held a few Sundays a year, typically in April, May, June, July, August, September, and October, and it's held on certain Sundays. And I would definitely recommend going to their website. Uh, it's mit.edu flee at MIT, or just Google MIT Swap Fest, and they'll give you all the dates and times. I definitely recommend checking it out. It's really fun to look at some of this technology. There is a $6 to $5 charge to get in. It's held in a garage. There's lots of cheap technology, but be sure to discuss how well the technology is working with the seller before buying and what they can offer you. But at the very least, it's a lot of fun to go and look around. eBay has a lot of used and new electronics for sale. I would recommend checking out the sellers and making sure they have high ratings and only buying from a seller that does have high ratings. Another great place to get some deals is Back Market. Back Market sells refurbished tech and it takes trade ins. It does have mixed reviews, so be cautious, but the few times I've used it, I have had good experiences. And believe it or not, Apple actually sells refurbished Macs. If you go to apple.com and then shop and then refurbish Mac, they actually sell lots of refurbished Apple products. Their prices are still a little bit high, but they are cheaper than new. And the good thing about buying from them is you know you're getting quality and they will support what they sell. And that's it. Thank you for your time. I hope you got something out of this workshop. And remember, TAP is part of Somerville-Cambridge Elder Services, and Somerville-Cambridge Elder Services is here to help you. Feel free to call us at 617-628-2601 or email us at info@eldercare.org or find us online at eldercare.org. Thank you and have a great rest of your day.